So a lot of times when we're talking about the narcissist karma, so many survivors and victims of abuse, they're kind of like thinking of the narcissist passing away. They're thinking of the narcissist getting into accidents. They're thinking of them losing stuff and stuff. That can be a part of the karma. It can happen where the narcissist is going to start experiencing a lot of negative things going on in their lives. But there is one type of karma I want to discuss in this video that many people don't tell you and you've not heard a lot. You see, the main aim and intention of the narcissist was to destroy you. They had to break you because I've told you that the narcissist is living in the reverse. Okay, so if you're talking about growth, they are living in the reverse of growth. If you're talking about positive, they are living in the negative. So they are upside down. Emotionally, they're upside down. And when you are involved with that type of energy, then you are going to be a part of that problem. Is why a lot of times you can barely achieve anything. You can barely set up your own business. You can barely finish your driver's license. You can barely buy a home. You can barely do, there's nothing you can do. Everything is not working because you're with a very toxic person. So when you're with them, those are pretty much the things that happen. It's all about destruction and breaking you. As we're speaking, we already know there's even some people who haven't been able to make it out of this kind of abuse. It is the most disturbing encounter you will ever have in your life. Now, you see, when you have figured out what is going on, what has always been going on, and you have chosen to go your way, you have, figured out all these moves, you have done your moves silently, you've walked away, you disappeared. There is one thing you need to understand. The narcissist is watching you. It doesn't matter if they have to use some people to come and spy on you. It doesn't matter if they need to create these fake profiles and stalk your pages. They are going to be watching you 24/7. Whenever they have a chance, they will tap into your stuff and they want to watch you, what you're doing. The reason why the narcissist is intensively watching you is because the narcissist is afraid about your success. They know they have caused a lot of chaos in your life. When you leave them, they have got that thing behind their minds, their heads. It's like, this person might achieve this. This person may do this, or this person may do that. They have got that feeling. They can feel it like you're going to win. Because one thing I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, in my experience with narcissistic abuse, the moment you wholeheartedly release that narcissist, not only physically, but you have released that person emotionally, and you have forgiven those people, that is when you feel like this tap of blessings has opened. Everything you ever thought about in your entire life is starting to come into fruition. Anything you've ever wanted to do, everything you ever thought about back in the days, it has started to happen for you. It feels like God has opened these doors of prosperity, happiness, success, and abundance. But you see, the thing is, you are now starting to evolve, but you're not with that person who used to punish you back in the days. You're not with that person who used to abuse and manipulate you. The narcissist is scared because they feel when they lose grip on you, they feel that you can go very far. It is like they cannot stop themselves from seeing this. They have to see it. In one way, shape, or form, they are going to see it. Even if they don't see it, they will know about it. They will know the narcissist. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of you guys have this feeling that because you have detached from a narcissist, so they have now forgotten about you. Or you're just there doing your own thing, and they have, they don't even think about you. They've forgotten about you completely. That's not the case. The narcissist has got people. They can use flying monkeys. They could be, for example, in a new relationship. So they might get some other flying monkeys, go and spy on so and so. What are they doing? So, for example, if you ever happen even to get married to probably your soulmate, because I don't believe that you can run from a narcissistic marriage or escape from a narcissistic marriage, and you're going to run into another marriage with another narcissist, unless you're a person who is not really serious about your healing journey. Usually, you're going to meet a good person. You might even decide to get married. I can promise you on that wedding, the narcissist has got some people there to make the pictures. This is something I've personally seen. I have seen flying monkeys who are at a certain wedding making live videos and feeding the narcissist that they have left behind. So this is what is killing them, because you see, initially, like I've told you, they had an idea, that they had an intention. It was not an idea, it was an intention to break you and destroy you. But for some miraculous reason, you have escaped. So you went out there, you done the work. Okay, you're a guy who doesn't want any more toxicity. So he was like, okay, I'm going to do the work. You sat down, you did the work with yourself. Difficult? Yes, it was difficult, but you did the work. And you see, whenever you do the work on yourself, you start reaping the benefits and you start reaping the rewards. Those rewards that you start reaping are the same things that the narcissist never wanted you to get, they never wanted you to achieve. It is not a coincidence that once you leave this kind of toxic people, all of a sudden all these gates have opened for you. It's not a coincidence. It's just because you have chosen yourself. For the very first time in a very long time, you have decided to choose yourself. You're not going to fall for this kind of people, these kind of individuals. You do not have any room for toxicity. So you stepped back, you went in there, you put in the work to heal, because at the end of the healing, growth starts to happen. Now, the narcissist is going to be forced to see you. Let me promise you, ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing that breaks a narcissist than watching you succeed. Because you see, a lot of these narcissists, they know that they're not going anywhere. There is nothing is going to happen. A person who is emotionally immature, I can promise you, they may be driving the biggest cars in town, they may be sleeping in the biggest mansions in house, but they're emotionally immature. At some point in time, everything will come crashing down for them because they never did the initial work on themselves. There's a lot of things they never healed from their childhood. So when they met you, they wanted you to be like them, because one of the things the narcissist wants is when they meet you, all this abuse and the gaslighting and all this blame stuff and stuff, all these things that happen during those relationships, what they are doing is they are projecting all this energy because they have got so many things they never dealt with. So you came in and they had an object where they could project all these insecurities onto you. Now you are carrying all this energy, not understanding that this wasn't your energy. This was an energy from somebody else. Is why a lot of you guys, you lost your self-esteem, you lost your looks, you lost your money, you lost your health, you lost everything that would ever define you as a person. That is because you was with this kind of toxic people. But when you have left them, ladies and gentlemen, besides the other karma that people talk about, which we all know, they will end up sick, they will end up losing stuff, they will end up losing everything, they will lose their family, they will lose their kids, they are going to lose everything. That kind of karma can come, but we're not talking about that kind of karma. The ultimate karma, the one that is going to break the narcissist to the core, is when they ever see that person they used to invalidate, that person they used to manipulate, the person they used to abuse, You could have been hearing all those things. You're not worthy. You know this. You know that they will beat you down. They will beat down your self-esteem so that they could make you even lesser than them. Now, if you become lesser than a narcissist, you're already crap. I have to use the word as it is. But now they have to watch you rise, lick those wounds, heal yourself, start doing better for yourself, growing and evolving. And they know they are never going to be a part of your life. That is one of the most, I could say, painful thing, painful reality the narcissist is going to have to face in their own personal lives. Seeing you grow, become better, get your money together, get your health together, get good friends who can support you, real genuine friends, get into business, get into creation, get into stuff that could grow you even sometime further, is what the narcissist never thought they could see. Now they're going to be forced to see that. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't even matter whether that narcissist is with the new supply, they're already there, whatever, they have some kids, or maybe it's been like 2 or 3, 4 years, or whatever, 5, they have kids, they got married or stuff like that. They are looking like they're happy. I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, the narcissist is not anywhere close to happy. They have got to sleep with this reality that they never broke you. You went away unhealed and grew. They are going to live with that reality on a daily basis, on a regular basis. It is going to haunt them until the last day of their lives. Do you guys know the reason as to why these narcissists never really discard people? They can pretend they have discarded you, they met somebody else, and what they're, in this new relationship, and they're making you believe all these lies and stuff like that. They never let you go. They wanted you to believe that they have let you go. They never let you go. They were somewhere out there in the background watching you. So they would just wait a little bit, could be months or years. They see you doing better, and then they are going to find their way back into your lives and continue their mission, which was to destroy you. But when you have been able to escape that bondage from that narcissist, I can promise you, they are going to watch you forever. They have to live with this reality that they never got an opportunity, they never had a chance, they never succeeded in breaking you the same way they thought they would. Now they have got to watch you behind the scenes grow and evolve, this time without them. They are going to watch you. A lot of you guys who are on these journeys and spiritual journey and stuff like that, the people that are watching you the most, those are the narcissists that you left behind. Those are the people going to watch you the most. They cannot help themselves but watch you. It's like a very big screen. They're watching a show. They're in a movie. They're watching you grow. They're watching you get married. They're watching you open your businesses. They're watching you become healthy. They're watching you do everything that they never thought you could do. That is going to be the biggest karma for the narcissist. I'm very sure that many of you guys resonate. Let us know in the comment section below what you think about the video. You guys do know I do love and appreciate the support. You can book a session with me if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Desmos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.